Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, dumps it down to the back, caught. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down for the offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. And he finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. It's a quick grab. Breaks into open space. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks into open space.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. What a move into open space. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him.
The carry is the runback. Tackle is made at the 14-yard line. Brings up second down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They're set now to try the PAT.
You're on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Makes the catch. It's Booker. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Tackle on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down here for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Illegal touchdown.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. Biggest drive of the game here coming up. It's win it or go to OT. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The sure hands, it's Williamson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this makes it pretty clear. These guys are not thinking about overtime. They're trying to win it in regulation.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. he missed it. Off target that time. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here, an empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession in the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Interesting call coming up on third and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal, try to win it in overtime. This is a kicker's dream. Oh, and they blocked it. They blocked it to save the gain, and we head to another overtime.
This is wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attack that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Tackle is made at the 24-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will set up here on third and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown?